Hello, this is on Imagination with a Healing Garden. And at the moment, I have this tapped into record for Psych Soup. I was debating on getting rid of Psych Soup and condensing Psych Soup in with Anna Talks. But I haven't yet figured out how I'm going to do that. I have a lot of little projects scattered all over the garden because what I want to do is pulling me this direction. But how to do things it's very difficult. And I'll get into something and be like, oh yeah, this is definitely something I want to do. And then I get into it and I'm going, no, this is not feeling good with my energy. So I realized that it is best for me to just try a few things out, see what works, and what works, I stick with. But if I can't give it my 100% passion, instead of trying to keep it alive, I shut it down. Or I just kind of like, okay, this is going to be a later project, but I definitely don't feel the energy now. So I'm consistently here every day, but my content is very inconsistent because I have to do what's authentic to me. So like I did Shadow Work 101 and I did the first part. The first part is complete and you can go in there and you can check that out now and catch up on all the reading. And I'll probably step in once a week and be like, okay, so I got you through part 1. You can get part 2 and part 3 over at my website. But it's really interesting how it's all coming together, and it's partly what's on demand, what people are wanting, and it's also what people need. What I notice is lacking out there for resources, I'm bringing it into here. So it's building a lot, and it's been very challenging because this started off as something that I was just doing very personally for me. I never thought that I would ever be using this material for anything outside of my own personal use. And it's weird because every time I talk to somebody about a technique I used or a perspective that I used, I have memories of me coming up with this shit while I'm locked up, while I'm, going through trauma. It's really weird seeing it in a school atmosphere and passing it on to others for me. It's a good weird. Good word. But yeah, I realized that I very much have built the healing garden off of the Library of Alexandria. And in the center is this massive beacon of just knowledge that goes out. And, I have master classes that I'm putting together. I have power courses that I offer where it's literally all of my material crammed into 5 days or as much of my material. It's a lot. And then I have my do-it-yourself courses where you can purchase the lesson by lesson. And I'm working on writing my book right now where I break it down even further. It's a lot of material. It's a lot of material. And since I started podcasting, the urge to get into writing has been less and less. And most of the time, I just prefer doing it this way. And I don't know why. I think it's because for me, when I do this way, I can just easily, it all just comes to me. I like capturing the epiphanies, whereas on paper, when I have an epiphany, it's exasperating because I'll be writing and then I'll have a shift and I'll be like, oh, I just changed my thought on that. I have to completely redo what I just wrote. And then I look back at it and I go, no, well, shit, does that now void out all of that? Do I delete it? What do I do with it? Whereas here, I don't have to think about that. It's just keep talking, just keep talking, just keep going. And this is something I call exploratory dialogues. Usually I write this out. Now I'm beginning to wonder if I should just vlog it out. Exploratory dialogues. And I don't know, I think if ever, and my other concern is how I'm cataloging all of this. I'm not going to lie. I'm very concerned about how this is all not being cataloged. So I have content and material scattered all over my websites, all over everything. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to organize. This is a digital nightmare. So I should probably take a nap. when I have so many shifts, I get exhausted. And between last night and today, I finally clicked into place relationships and how they, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm loving all of it. I'm absolutely loving all of it. So, yeah, on July 10th, I have Tuning into Your Power. And I break down basically subconscious awareness. Subconscious awareness. And subconscious awareness is a phrase I came up with this morning that basically explains that instead of the subconscious mind being unaware, we raise our awareness to what's going on with the subconscious mind so that we become an active role in managing and navigating our lives to a healthier conclusion instead of trying to guess at what the subconscious mind is up to. So I invented a technique called subconscious awareness. And that's what I teach. It's basically, it's the entire healing garden. It's subconscious awareness is what you're studying. And as you increase your subconscious awareness, what you're doing is you're taking the conscious awareness, which is this little lovely part here. It's you. And then we're putting it inside your cognitive core. We're putting it inside your mind so you can understand, hey, it's your first day on the job. Let's introduce you to people. Let's show you what's going on. It's like you're working for a company and you never got that introduction. You never got training. You just got thrown in. And now you're like, I don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't understand what's going on with these people. And when you start to see the world in subconscious awareness, you start to see a way of existing. It's why didn't we do this before? Like, and I get that we needed like X amount of education to get to a certain point in society, but it's so beautiful. Just watching a person move between their identity and their subconscious mind. So take a look at my website, anathealinggarden.org, and I get into everything there. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Psych Soup with Anna Imagination.